is working. Let's see. Someone tell me if my sound is right. Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me? Yeah, new robe, that's right. That's right. Let me see something. Let's move this here. Sound is good? All right, I think I got it fixed. Hey, welcome. How you guys doing today? Yeah, of course. Anybody in the space is taking a hit, man. I'm taking a hit too. It's part of the game. I know, it's rough. It's rough. It's been a rough few weeks. We are crashed. Well, we seem to look like we're coming back a little bit here. Back over 400 billion. It's climbing up. This is kind of like textbook manipulation, in my opinion. Let's hear. Yeah, this is, if you're new, this is a real one. Like when people, you know, like when you get into Bitcoin and people are like, oh, that bubble's going to pop and it's going to crash. Like what happened over the last couple of days is that, you know? Yeah, no, I'm not done making videos. I was, very sick with what we're calling the dojo flu. A lot of people met up in New York City a couple weeks ago, and all of us got sick. There was like major flu going on in the tri-state area. So I was really sick for about a week, and then I had, you know, some family stuff going on, and I just wasn't myself. I didn't feel like getting in front of the camera, but I'm back. I feel good. Crashes like these make me feel alive, man. Like I feel. It's exciting. It's not comfortable. It doesn't feel good, but it's like a sadistic part of me that kind of enjoys it. I don't know why. Yeah, low market cap flu. You like the facial hair? I don't know. I might shave it. The whole U.S. has the flu. Yeah. Yeah, so let's see. I mean, what have you guys been doing today? Have you been selling? Have you been buying? What do you think? I'm curious to get a taste of what my followers have been up to throughout this this crash. Party too hard, eh? Yeah. What's up with cash? That's a good question. What's up with it? The price isn't up, but for me, people always ask me this, but when it comes to cash, I bought more. I've been buying for the past week, and it's a long-term investment. It's not, they didn't release the World Book yet. They haven't released the market beta. They haven't been added to more exchanges. So basically, the catalysts that would cause the price to go up have not happened yet. But I thought I was as clear as possible. And if you follow me on Twitter or even watch the video, my outlook remains the same. It doesn't change, you know, from week to week if the price doesn't go up right away. And, you know, one of the things that I guess I should be more clear about, and this is something that I discussed in the dojo as well, my own trade strategy has changed and evolved. And I guess one of the mistakes, or not a mistake, but something I can do better is kind of give you guys an understanding of where I'm coming from, and also be cognizant that some of my followers have smaller portfolios that they want to grow to a larger amount. So someone like myself, I started at the bottom, so I know what it's like and I know what it takes to get there. So if you are starting with, you know, let's say $1,000 or 5,000 or 500, whatever it is, and you want to grow your portfolio really large, you're going to have to take more risk, and you're probably going to want to do it quicker. When you get to a larger portfolio size, at least for me, my strategy and philosophy is I want to be able to open up positions that have large size without without running the price up. So I'm looking for something that has at least some volume and a position that I can just hold on to for a series of months or even a year if need be. And then when it's time to exit, I have no problem selling because there's volume and it's a big coin. So like with my Coin Contender series, I'm trying to isolate the coins that I believe will be in the top 20 or the top 10 in the future that aren't there yet. So for cash, it's not something that that I'm looking to sell anytime soon. I don't have it on an exchange. I don't really care what the price is. If it dips to this range, like 10K sats, then I buy more. That's basically what I'm doing with it. But you know, if you're somebody that has a smaller portfolio and you have this drive to grow it quickly, perhaps a large position in cash would not make sense for you. And just before we continue, this is not financial advice. This is my own opinion. XRB is pretty good, but the thing is, like, right now, let's see, where is it? Being listed on Binance is definitely a good thing for them. They're already at 2.2 billion cap, pretty big, 17th. And they're one of the coins that didn't get hit today. So, like, if you wanted to pick something up, you're looking for, like, Cardano, Tron, even Tron. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it, but look for the stuff that's gotten battered the most. Qdom. I like Link today. I picked some up today. Some more Link. Red Pulse I picked up. Ardor is a steal. Ardor is a steal. At 460 million, I would get in that if you don't have any. I know Steph is going to like that, but X-Trade is also a competitor of Cash. That's an ICO that the dojo did. Yeah, it's not a fake avatar. Extra Bytes looks good. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Morning. Yeah, Proc is more of a short term, but I think Proc, if you buy that, you could probably make some nice BTC on it. Sonam's a good coin. Yeah, I just don't like their team. CPC chain, I wish I got into it. I didn't. Stack I like Stack a lot, but I was comparing it to Monaco and 10X, which are kind of like on a downtrend. But Stack does actually have that direct partnership with MasterCard, that's not to be underestimated. So I think it was around like a 60 million cap. You could see it easily at 200 million. So that's nice gains. It's like 3 to 4x from here, easily. So now I'm not going anywhere. Don't die. Lux actually becomes like, it's becoming a really legitimate coin at this point. You know, Lux is kind of amazing. It's done really well. Origin Trail, good one. It's a good one. Everybody wants me to like get into like every RFID, and the whole thing is like, it kind of cheapens my position on Ven. Like, Ven is my favorite one by far. It's one of my it's probably my favorite crypto in general. So people are like, what do you think about Mod? What do you think about Wabi? What do you think about Ambrosius? What do you think about Origin Trail? I actually like Origin Trail. I think it has nice potential, but I'm not gonna be out there like shilling every RFID, because then, you know, it kind of defeats the purpose. And I do believe that Ven is far superior to anything else out there. Even WTC, which I like a lot. WTC is making some nice moves, but Ven is the best. Yeah, the dojos in a lot of them got into Origin Trail, I believe. Shipcoin. Shipcoin. I think I'm in that. Yeah. Under 50K was a good entry, Greg. For me, like with the way the market's moving, like ICOs is the way to go. Like it's hard to trade right now. You have to be like very conservative. You can't like hold for like hundreds of percent. Like if you're entering positions, like if you're gonna trade, like you gotta buy dips and then like sell like with like 20%, and then just keep doing that. But for me, like doing ICOs is better, especially if you're newer and you're like an emotional trader. You have a problem finding out where to take profit or where to buy. Like you just like get into some good ICOs, and then it's kind of like idiot proof because you can't screw yourself up. And then it opens, and you're like opening at like 2 to 5x like right away. It's hard to mess that up. So I would be doing ICOs. The ones that I'm in are Nucleus Vision, Stack I got, Shipchain, Kairos, Dragon, not Dragon Chain, Dragon, the Macaw gambling one. I think that one's going to be like pretty good. I'm actually excited about that one. Shopping. I think CPC chain could do well. It could do well. I don't hold any XBY. No. Banca. I miss Banca, but I know that's a FOZ one. Let me see. Oh! Oops. Let me see. Yeah, I'm in shopping. Yeah, STK is good, man. It's good. If you could get it for like 27, like I think you make money on it. I think from here, probably do like a 3x, 3 to 5x is reasonable. Man, I wish I was in one. I missed it. That was like before I knew how to like get into ICOs. Yeah, Shipchain. Yep. Gennaro. People keep asking me about that. And this is why I haven't been doing videos. You hear my voice? I hate it. I'm like, it sounds awful. Let's see. 3.0. Turing complete public chain, decentralized stores. Okay. I'll have to look into this more. I would have to. Any idea what the circulating supply is? Do you know? Like what's its market cap on Gennaro? Shut up. EOS is good. EOS is very good. Yeah, Paul, Vechain was a buy like a couple hours ago. My health is getting better. I'm just like very congested, as you can hear. I still didn't replace that keyboard, by the way. I need that. Oh, it must be in my, I didn't check my mail. But I have an EOS keychain that I'm definitely going to get. Oh, something's going up. What's going up? Icon. Yep. I think Shipchain should do well. Yep. Link. Yeah, I bought Link at 4,900. That's already up over 10%. take that. Let's see. These nuts. Yeah, that's Ven is doing well. I don't know who sells Ven like that low. That was kind of crazy. I should have bought more of that too. Proc is in a long term. I mean, it's like, I think Proc will do like really well like in the next month, and then then I don't know, you know. Proc is like a $7 million cap, you know, like that's like really nothing. It wouldn't take much for it to double or triple, you know, right away. So, you know, to get to 20 million, that's almost tripling. So it's worth a shot. It's not something you put 50% of your portfolio in, but for me, it's worth a shot. I'm still up on my original entry. Loop ring is good. It is. Flippening. Thoughts of the flip? You mean F, Omar? What's flippening? That's a good question, Sam. How big will ICX get? Okay, guys. Icon's going to be huge, all right? I've said it for a long time. I mean, if crypto exists, you know, but I don't think it's going anywhere. I think crypto is going to continue. This year, the next few months could be the end of the Wild West era. You know, you may start to see a lot of regulation come in. But in general, Icon is going to be very big. It's going to be big. I have no doubts. So my top holdings right now, Icon and Ven, I have a similar size position, and then the third would be Cash, which is growing every time. You know, every time it dips, it grows because I buy more. So those three are by far my biggest: Icon, Ven, and Cash. And then behind that, you have EOS, NAS. I have some Link, which I'm growing my Link position. So those would be the next three. And then you have the smaller stuff like Syscoin, Lux. I still have some Lux, GCR, RPX. Price prediction on Cash. I think you'll see $20 plus by summertime. So Walton, I don't have any. I don't have any Walton. I haven't been able to make the leap for Dragon. I don't know why. I should buy it. Ooh, Civic. I kind of hate Civic, and I hate Vinny. So, you know, he's got me blocked, so I just, you know, I don't think I will buy Civic. It's just not hot, you know. I think QSP is something interesting to look at, to be honest. QSP is kind of undervalued. Yeah, he blocked me for no good reason. Thoughts on Crypto Grinder. What is that? Yeah, Civic isn't hot anymore. It's like meh. Like, why would you? I don't see a need to buy it. Tron, I'm not a fan of. OX is good. I think that's a good one. Like OX and Kyber are two to keep an eye on, especially these next few quarters. One second. I was trying to get Foz, but he said his room's not clean. He made some excuse. I was trying to get Foz on this live stream. Man, oh, Hussam, actually, I do like the Matrix. Matrix is kind of like an interesting project. We looked into it. It's pretty interesting, actually. It's a little long term, but I think it's like barely over ICO, and you know the project could be very good. That's something for long term, but it's interesting. It's a little scary, to be honest, to have like machine learning and AI on the blockchain. I mean, kind of like Skynet a little bit. Yeah, I'm holding Ven for long term. Definitely to the end of 2018. Yep. I wouldn't let anyone handle my BTC. Aeon, yes. Yeah, it looks good. I need to look at it more. I know CryptoGat's really bullish on it. If he's that bullish, there must be a good reason for it. So I need to do my own research. I don't even know who Dave Levine is. I've kind of like stopped watching other people at this point. In crypto, long term would be over 6 months. You know, you don't know what's going to happen. You really don't. So, when you're saying flippening, you're talking about Ethereum, right? Getting close. Could happen. It's possible. It's not impossible. Oh, that's not nice. I think it is, actually. 2020. Come on, Johan. I can't. Anybody that's making predictions for like, what's the purpose? What's the point? Who cares? Like, really? You don't know. There's no way to know. I mean, and anything anybody tells you is like, it's not relevant at all. It's just not relevant. Big Mario, what's up, buddy? You mentioned a lot. Neo is like, it kind of goes without saying. Neo is a blue chip, you know, and they're doing a ton of ICOs. So to hold Neo is a good thing. It could be you know, a nice anchor of your portfolio to have, you know, 15-20% of your portfolio in Neo. It's kind of like holding F almost at this point. I mean, I'm just not going to say, I'm going to hold this till 2020. You know, like, too much can happen. Too much can happen in that time. And, you know, let's say Ven goes to $50, right? I will have made a very nice amount of money on it. And then, yes, could it keep growing? Of course. But I believe in my own ability to identify stuff that hasn't made those runs. And I would rather get into something that's on the up and coming than something that's already there. So if Ven went completely parabolic and like went crazy, you know, that could happen in 2018. So, but I'm willing to, it's not going to happen tomorrow, but, you know, it's something that I'm looking at long term. And also keep in mind, I've been in Ven since like October. So, you know, it's not like I'm like in and out, but, you know. What up, David Tran? How you doing? INT is up and coming. New Ant shares. No, I don't think so. Yeah, so I'm looking for stuff that's you know, cheap right now. You know. What do I like most? I like its use case. I like their partnerships, and I like their team. Thanks, Anthony. You the man. Yeah, like, I mean, anyone that doesn't get Ven, like, I don't know, kind of confusing me. It's perplexing how you could have this blockchain that's connecting all these multi-billion-dollar companies, and they have PwC lined up and all these other companies, and then, like, why wouldn't they be worth billions too? You know, if they're the ones that are bringing all of these all these big companies into the future technologically, and tracking their supplies. It's a smart contract platform. There's a lot of usages for it. So all these companies, once their mainnet is live, they're going to be building their decentralized apps on top of Thor. So when you think about that, like somebody asked me, what about all these partnerships? What if you know, partnerships pulled out or something? I mean, the thing is, like, for each Ven partnership, each single one, if another blockchain announced that they made a partnership like that, it would be huge news, and they would be like, only one partner or two partners. Venn has so many that if one of them dropped out, it doesn't really matter because they still have so many others. But it's only a matter of time before it's in the top 10, in my opinion. It's extremely strong. I don't know, Chris, if I would sell at the end of it all depends on how it goes. I can't say. Venn is a scam. Yeah. Lux looking by June. BTO is Botos, right? Yeah, I was looking. I'm like, I guess it's like similar to Matrix, right? FLend, yeah. Thoughts on taxes? I will not answer that. Yeah, INT. A lot of people asking about that. Let's check it out. All right. Small market cap. It's not really traded anywhere. That's good. All right, so far so good. Is this the IOTA of China? Is that what this one is? There's so many new coins I get confused. IoT is IOTA of China, right? Yeah, it's hard to keep up with all these new coins, man. Ryblocks didn't suffer because it got added to Binance. Oh, IoT. Okay. So this is kind of like an IOTA. More powerful consensus mechanism. What does that mean? Chinese, okay. I don't know. I'd have to look into this one more seriously. I don't know enough about it, to be fair. It's interesting. I like the price, the market cap at least. Yeah, I'm really Jewish, man. I wouldn't make that up. C20. Fast as hell and free. I just missed a lot. Stellar. I answered that already. Well, let's check out Theta. Theta is another one people keep asking me about. Kind of big market cap. Almost 100 mil, huh? It's on Huobi. Huobi and Gate. Can kill. Oh. Ooh, I like this. I hate cable. Ooh, I might have to get behind this. Let's see. Theta blockchain is the only end-to-end infrastructure for decentralized video streaming and delivery that provides both technical and economic solutions. This is one of the most exciting, Huffington Post, not a fan. Let's see. Low quality, high cost, centralized. Okay. Viewers earn rewards. For sharing bandwidth and resources, a viewer can now earn tokens. High quality. Data. So, where's their roadmap? Let's see. True utility and usage for content. Peer-to-peer video network. When will this happen? All right. Oh, they've been around. Okay. The hell? This isn't too good. Sliver, not silver. Okay, so you earn tokens for watching porn. All right, perhaps I'll look more into this Theta. It's interesting. Pretty interesting. Yeah. I like it. So back to Tether and Bitfinex. When dip on BTC. It's been dipping, man. What do you mean when dip? Come on. Knocking me out. Why? Why would you want to do such a thing, piss pie? That wouldn't be good. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will, Elric. But I have to see what the rewards are first before I decide. Because you have to look at everything as opportunity cost. So the if I look and I have to figure out how much does the node cost, how much is it worth, how much will I make from it, and then I have to decide if I'll make more actually trading with that capital than just holding it there. And you know, my performance has been pretty good, so it would have to be very very lucrative to hold. But you know, holding the token also, I mean, the price will go up as well. So you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll have a couple of the 10K nodes going or something like that. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have to see what the rewards are like. Yeah, that's a good idea. Blue robe is for bear market. LTC, I don't, but some people love it. It's just not my thing. Data, no, I haven't looked into that. Let's see, what is data? This? Streamer data. Unstoppable data for I don't like that. This looks like too play to me. Unstoppable data for unstoppable apps. Streamer tokenizes streaming data to enable a new way for machines and people to trade it on decentralized person to person. Streamer provides a complete system to create unstoppable real-time data apps even without writing code. That's kind of like that's the cool thing about Matrix is like, they're saying like people that like don't know how to write code, they could just like speak and like it'll like write the code. Like that's like if they do that, that's crazy. If you use sell as you wish, let's consider self-driving car for optimal operation. It needs data from other machines such as traffic conditions. Okay, car can autonomously get the data it needs and pay for it. In turn, the car can sell the data. This is kind of like IOTA. A little bit. I don't know. I'd have to look into it more. A lot of these things, like they make these promises of what they're gonna do, but you never know like what they're actually gonna do. You know, like if they're really going to do that. Confido too. Confido still like exists for some reason. Ven is a scam. Pundix. Nah. That was the wrong one. Which one's yours? DTA? That one. Oh. Okay. 11 billion tokens. let's see. What is this? Major challenge: untraceable ad fraud, complex middle layers, monetization and user reward of. I don't know. You're gonna have to explain this to me. I don't really get it. Mobile app developer publisher. 100% revenue. Easy integration. Powerful matching algorithm. I don't get it. Explain it to me. This is the wrong one too? I really need to... Bro, we already talked about that. Origin Trail is good, man. Depends. If it gets used, it could 20x. It wouldn't, for stack to 20x, it's not impossible. But that would mean that this year, it all depends on what happens with the crypto market. Running Qtum full node launched into space. I think stack will do well. Block array, I am having a look at, actually. Current thoughts on the market. I think the Tether FUD is real, and now it's priced in almost. It could get worse. Like I made a tweet, and I feel that way. Is like, so months ago, like November, we would constantly look at the market and say, okay, what could cause like a big crash? And BitConnect being exposed was one of the things. Tether turning out to be kind of scammy, is a thing. If Korea or America did like heavy regulation, that would be a thing. China with their in and out shit, that could be a thing. And this month, it's like almost all of them happen. And then you combine that with the Chinese New Year and the fact that Januaries have been bearish for like the last 5 years anyway. It's kind of like a perfect storm of negative catalysts. And we're over 400 billion. We didn't go back to the Stone Age, you know what I'm saying? Like with like the 60 billion market cap. So for me, I'm kind of glad that it's all happening at once, because each one of these things, had we been in a full bull, would have been very negative and would have caused major crashes, each one independently of each other. So, there will always be new bad things that can happen that will affect the market positively as well as negatively. But for me, I think it's kind of like a silver lining is that we're starting to get at least this batch of negative things that could have happened that were all happening at the same time. So it kind of softens the blow per se, being that they're all happening at the same time. If you get my drift. Yeah. This is, yeah, for some reason, like, Wabi's okay, but I don't really like them because they were all, like, butthurt when Ven was doing well, and they, like, issued some statement. Like, that was really kind of petty, and it looked really unprofessional to me for them to come out and, like, try to, like, say something when Ven is clearly bigger and much better. And also, like, when I first did the Ven video, all these like Wabi trolls came out, and they just kept harassing me, and it just kind of turned me off to Wabi. I mean, I shouldn't be emotional about my trading, but at this point I'm just like, meh, I'm not a big fan. Thoughts on NAS? I think NAS is going to continue to grow. It didn't get hit really too bad, but where is it at now? I mean, under 100K would have been a good time to get in. I am too emotional. I'm like, when it comes to like these type of days, I'm like the least emotional, really, to be honest. Not yet. No, we're gonna stay volatile. It'll stay. Skycoin is a really interesting project, actually, Amir. That's a good question. Still bullish. Yes, I addressed it earlier. Very bullish on cash. What happens today, what happens tomorrow, what happens this month doesn't really Sonam doesn't really affect my outlook. Sonam was like, eesh, I can't believe I lost money on it. It's like, I don't know how that's possible. Moogle Hoodle. What do you mean you give up? You keep asking about some coin you want me to look at. Yes, I've seen track. Yes. Keep pumping it. The dojo all got in on the ICO. So yeah, go out there and show that track everywhere. I don't care. I hope you do. Oh, Wabi? Still bullish on Lux? Yeah, that new white paper is actually really good. What's up, Samit? Oh yeah, Skycoin. Skycoin's really interesting. Something that we looked into. Iron Fist did a write-up. Very kind of unique project. I think it has some nice potential. One of the things that, I wish they had more tokens because, this new breed, the new market is like people look at like the U.S. dollar value and they're like, oh, it's $30, too expensive. Like, but they don't realize that the supply is low. Shill expire. I know who that is. You think someone is manipulating Bitcoin price? There's someone always manipulating Bitcoin price. Showtime. What are we Vechain to? There's nothing to celebrate just yet. No, I know, Aman. I'm just playing. With you guys. Icon and Lux are very much alike. No, they're not. What are you talking about? Thanks, Eli. I hate Reddit. They're fine. Any ICOs you're keeping an eye on? I'm in so many. I'm in a lot. So I'm waiting for them to come back. In my opinion, I think Nucleus is going to be really good. That's the one I'm most excited for. Arc Block, I'm not in. Roland, I think the jury's still out. Can't really decide if it's good or bad yet. I don't know what Crypto 20 is. Why don't I talk about Qtum? We could talk about Qtum. Qtum's what, they they have a satellite? I mean, that doesn't really excite me too much. It's a 2.2 billion market cap, which puts it below Ven. So, we could talk about that, the fact that Ven is bigger. But I mean, what do you want me to say? I like the Banca ICO is on Qtum, right? As long as they keep doing ICOs, it'll have good value. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't have any problem with Qtum. Just, that's not my thing, I look for coins that are down here somewhere that I think will end up here. And Qtum's already up here, so it's not something that I'm targeting. Yeah, you guys spam too many tokens. Whoever does that, if I'm watching someone else's stream, all you see is all these different tickers, and it's just why? Why don't you talk about the token instead of just writing HPB or AGI? Just tell me why I should look at it, because when I just see a bunch of tickers, it doesn't really excite me to look into it. I mean, we do it, but it's kind of lame. I've never done that. Autonio is under 20 mil market cap. Okay, now I'll look into Autonio. See, that makes sense. I don't even know what it is, but yeah, it's at 11 million. All right, that's up my alley. What is this thing? All right, website looks kind of shitty. First decentralized AI trading app. This is kind of like Mirokana, I guess. Yeah, that's right. I have looked at this before. Nah. I need to look into it deeper. Just looking at this, I wouldn't be able to make a decision on that. But interesting, you got me to look at it. See, that worked. I'm always skeptical. I hardly ever, Sam, I hardly ever look. Yeah, it is a good time. It's a good time. But as I discussed, cash is a long term. So, oh my, a conference with Microsoft. Why? Yeah. No, I don't do auto trading. Have I looked into Q-Link? Yes. Um, Fusion ICO? No, they're like, there was like a little bit of FUD around it. Um, I don't know. I passed on Fusion. I almost did it. There was a little incident also. Track. Oh, there's a lot of track shows out here, huh? Interesting. Yes. You mentioned that it might be the end of the Wild West. What is the strategy for people with 50K portfolio, under 50K, once regulation kicks in? We'll have to see the way. Nobody knows what's going to happen. So, I mean, my strategy would be to try to grow it as much as possible. And then you're going to probably want to diversify more into like blue chip type tokens, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know the answer, but what I would do is probably try to do as many ICOs as you can right now. Do you think NAS will be added to a bigger exchange sometime soon? Yes, I do. I do. What's my favorite sport? Tennis? Do I look like a tennis player to you? I actually, my favorite sport would be boxing, probably. Boxing or MMA. I enjoy combat sports very much. And probably boxing is my favorite. And then I used to watch a lot of football, basketball, baseball. I used to watch it all. And the last like 5-6 years, maybe longer actually, I kind of stopped caring. But boxing I'll always watch. I love boxing. As well as MMA. But not a fan of tennis. Nickelback. What's my bench, squat, deadlift? I wish you asked me that about a month ago. Since I got sick, I'm like weak as hell. Like pretty much with bench, I'll do like 225 on the flat, like 3 sets of 10 or something like that. Squat, my squat is fucked up right now. The most I did was like, I used to do 3 plates, like maybe like 4 or 5 times. Now I'm like weak. No, pretty face. And deadlift, I could 4 plates. I've done that before, but like nothing crazy. What got you into crypto? The money, man. The gains. I wanted it. No, I was. It's a funny story. I knew I needed to do something. I didn't start with too much money, and I wanted to invest, but I wanted to like make like real money. I had a lot of financial stress. I wasn't happy with my job, and I started to research it. And then, like, as soon as I started to look into it, it drew me in. And every day I was spending hours and hours and hours just researching crypto, and I just was totally obsessed with it, and still am. And just kind of, it's like it chose me almost, So, Golovkin, baby. I think Triple G won, but it was a good fight. I started with 5K. Yeah. Before crypto, I managed dental offices for a corporation. If I wanted to sell everything into a privacy coin, then to sell it that would avoid tax. I don't know, Ruben. I will not answer tax questions because I don't want to be responsible. Yes, this will be uploaded. All the videos, the lives are uploaded. I do know Wall Street people, yes. Yeah. one of my really good friends is like a pretty well-respected Wall Street person, who he gives me a good amount of advice. You know, we discuss things, and he's actually quite familiar with the crypto space, and he's one of the people that I consulted on for cash before deciding to do it and get in it heavy. You know, I wanted to see what he thought because I really respected his opinion, and he was like very bullish on cash. So, you know, that helped me. I pay my taxes. I pay my taxes. When was the point when you quit your job to make full-time crypto? I guess I started with 5K and quit your... No, I didn't just quit my job right away. No. You're part of an ICO. You remember how to find new projects. I just asked Foz, you know. I have a partner who's like, I think he's done 72 ICOs in the last like 6 months, and 70 of them were profitable, and some of them were very, very profitable. So, you know, I trust his intuition and his research. So, how much is my portfolio worth? I don't know, Joby. My IG is Korean Jew Trading with no spaces. Well, George. Oh my, George Taco. I don't pay taxes. I don't care. Who knows? Good luck with that. I've used the Coinbase route. Snovio, I liked it when it listed. Yeah, 80%. I don't know. I got to check that out. At what point did I quit my job? When I knew that I could make more money doing this, and I knew that going to work was costing me money in crypto. Like, I'd be in a meeting and I'd be like, oh, I want to make a trade. I want to buy a dip. I want to do something. And like, I couldn't do it. And it was like, you know what? I don't want to do this. Yeah, no, I know. We talked about Botos already. I know. I'm taking you seriously. How long have you been Korean, sir? Nuts. Thoughts on cash? That was a good one. Yeah, I definitely have to get an Aston Martin when it gets a little nicer out. Not right now. I'm not trading stocks right now. What exchange do you use? I use Binance, KuCoin, Bittrex. I would say Binance and KuCoin, or maybe Ether Delta even. And I just signed up for Huobi. I use Cryptopia. So, one single book do you recommend? That's a good question, actually. I don't really day trade cryptos anymore. I just like open big positions and wait. And, you know, I make more money holding. Foz. Where is Foz? There's a lot of questions coming. Yeah. Foz is like the man behind the curtain. Since I don't day trade, what do I do all day? I answer like questions like that all day. And I do research, and I spend a lot of time in the dojo. And I do other things too, like go to the gym or whatnot. I'm upping my percentage in ICOs. I'm probably around 30% now. Botos looks interesting. It's interesting. I have to compare it to Matrix and see which one I like more. Track is good. It's RFID. End of dip or nah? Let's see. Where are we? I haven't looked. It might be, but I don't know. I think we're still in for some rockiness over the next couple weeks. Yeah, I have a bigger percentage in cold storage. Yes. Yep. I don't do either. I do wrestling, judo, some boxing. You probably want to make money first, MG. I've just invested 7.5K. What you invested in, Joby? Judo Jew. Yeah. Yeah, but I think like the end of February and March is going to be bullish. And it's gonna be a nice spring for us. So when you were buying at dips, are you not scared BTC will yeah, that's a good question, Alfred. When you are buying the dips, are you not scared BTC will go a rally and bleed the coins you just bought? Well, over the last few months, that hasn't been the trend. So currently, I'm not scared. I've addressed this before, by the way. People always ask me, like the last time, there was like 2-3 weeks ago, there was a big dip, and that's when it hit 9,200. And people were asking me questions like, should I sell all my alts to BTC in case BTC runs? And what you saw was when the money came back into the market, just like today even, BTC ran up, ETH ran up, and the alts ran up all at the same time. So this whole notion of everybody selling their alts into BTC is foul. It's flawed. It's not going to happen unless there's a reason that you think BTC, that people are going to hold BTC, like if there's a good fork coming or some major announcement for BTC, like that might cause it. Like if BTC went 20%, you might see some alt blood. But when the whole market is crashing, I think it's best to be diversified and as alt heavy as possible, because you're going to see your BTC percentage of your portfolio go up as well as your US dollar. If you go all into BTC, all you're going to see is US dollar go up. And still, the end of the day is accumulating as much BTC as possible, in my opinion. Give me a good 5 alt, buddy. What does that even mean? What's my boxing style? Oh. I'm kind of like like, I guess I would say explosive awkwardness. F can happen. Yep. It can flip. F flipping, and it could happen. I don't think it really matters, though. Roland, I think it is, actually. I think so. Yep. Classic. What's it trading at? Kind of cheap. I mean, what do you have? I haven't looked into Classic in a while. Is there any reason why? Is there any reason why it should go up? Like, will there be ICOs on Ethereum Classic soon? They just I don't know what's going on. Target, Ven, Target. I'd like to see it $50. Duque. Ven by December 2018, $50. I think it could happen. Tron, not a huge fan of. Joby, you asked what I bought just with 7.5K, just BTC. So, yeah, this morning would have been a good time to buy anything, really. See, now everything's kind of bouncing, so it's not as good. Which was the one? Ardor. Where's Ardor? It bounced a bit. But it's still down almost 50%. Ardor is something good to pick up. It's a good coin. Ardor is very underrated, to be honest. Horror. I started with $150 in my name 2 months ago. I now have over 10K. I invested in a lot of ICOs, so I didn't notice the dip. Exactly. And when those ICOs come back, you could easily have like 50K or 100K. That's why you do crypto, because you make life-changing money. Like to go from $150 to, let's say, 100K in 3 months, 4 months, like where else can you do that? Why is Ardor good? Well, just look at like Ethereum is like copying everything they're doing. Ardor is an exceptionally good smart contract platform. They just need more ICOs on it. Don't let Steph see that. 10x, I prefer Stack over 10x. What altcoin is the biggest percentage? Depending on the price, Icon and Ven flip-flop like every other day. So they're almost equal. Yeah, so Ven and Icon are my two biggest, and then Cash is my third. Bitcoin will die like the Jedi. All right. It's been an hour. My voice is hurting. Getting 5K March 1st. I'm putting it all. Good. Good for you. Do it. You should do it. Ardor it should be back to a top 20 very soon. So it's at like 500 million now. It should be like in the billions. So it could 4 or 5x. Why not? What happens with FBTC that are in ICO after the company distributes tokens? They need to sell. Yeah, they sell, and then more people buy. It's a cycle. So people buy F to do ICOs. The company sells some. Some are locked. It just keeps going. That doesn't make sense. Top 3 rap artists. Chinese EOS. I prefer regular EOS over Chinese EOS, to be honest. I didn't get into Legolas. Top 5 rap artists. I mean, for me it would have to be Biggie, Tupac, and Nas. But like those are like the best to me. But you know, like just like my favorites, like I enjoy T.I. a lot, actually. T.I., Tupac, Jadakiss I like a lot. Big Shaq. Roy Jones Jr. With the bangers. Greetings, Korean Jew. What are the chances this was the lowest we go? 50-50, maybe. Why are privacy coins popular? Because of the dark net. It's the dark net. So, you know, as long as there's a black market, you know, privacy coins will be very important. And that will continue. The black market's not going anywhere. So people purchase illegal things, they money launder, they do things of that nature. That's the point of privacy coins. Yeah, man. I think Icon's gonna hit $100 this year. This year, $100 for Icon. You heard it here. Neblio. I bought Neblio in December. Like, exchange that you want to pick up. Arc's not really hot anymore. It's not hot. It's not hot right now. So it's a good coin, but no, is it actually? What's Arc at? It's just like not popular anymore. Its market cap's still pretty good. Anybody staking Arc? Like, how are the rewards for that? I never staked it. What else besides Icon is going to 20x? Cash, probably. I think that one will. Blake, you have to find an ICO group. Yeah, Vechain could too. But odds are, like, if you're gonna get a 20x, you like doing like an ICO is your best chances. It's your best chances. Yo, well, Blake, or you could find somewhere that does ICOs. It's not something I advertise, but yeah, we Foz does a lot of ICOs. Let's put it that way. You know, and a lot of these private ICO groups are closed because they made so much money. They don't need. Everybody has so much buying power in those groups. They did really well. So, you know, if you're able to gain access to an ICO group that does pre-sales and stuff like that, don't underestimate the value. Like Torque is good. What's it, ICO Planet, or I don't know like the names of them, but there's a few of them, but I don't think you can get in. KMD's, it's got nice potential. Yeah, the atomic swaps, it's taking a beating, so probably a decent time to get in. I don't know, I haven't looked at their roadmap in a while, so I don't know what catalysts are coming for them. Target on NAS. I'd like to see NAS, well, where is it? 340 mil. All right, that's small. Top 20, so QDM's 2 billion. Top 25, 1 billion. So we could 5x from here pretty easily. I think that would be a good time to start taking profit if you get a 5x. Yeah, like 1.5 billion market cap. But it's kind of a long-term project. We got to see what happens when their mainnet launches. It could blow up and do really well, you know, and like be like up here somewhere. And also you got to hope that more money comes into the market. So it all depends on what happens with the overall market. These projections, there's like multiple things going on. Yeah. Can you help us bootstrap an ICO group as an advisor? No, I won't do that. I'm not in V. You do any calls in this market, or do you wait? Right now. It's just kind of like when it dips like that, you just buy whatever you want. Doesn't matter as long as you buy something. But I make calls when I see fit, and right now, my call is to do ICOs. You know, you're gonna do better most of the time, but either do ICOs or buy good coins on the dip. That's like your two options, and then just hold and wait it out. But if you can't handle like this type of volatility, like you probably should just like put everything in ICOs. That's what I would do. Neo ICOs are good. Yep. Lisk, that's Big Easy's department. He loves Lisk. It's holding strong. Lisk is doing well. It's Vechain will pass it soon, but it's a good coin. It's a good coin. Like normally my strategy is I stay away from like the top 20s unless like I entered them when they were like 100th, you know, like I try to go and enter something like this, you know, at 300 something million, and I ride it all the way up to the top. But as far as like entering coins that are up here already, that's not really what I do. That's not my strategy. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just not what I do. Quant stamp is good. I think it's good. Yeah, so like, let's see. 180 million. Yep, there's room there. And this one. 180. These two could both be the top 20. Both of them. And this these are the ones to look at. Like the ones that are like, what is this, 90th, like towards the end. Like down here, these are good coins. Enigma, Quant Stamp, Chainlink. So like you want the coins that are down here that are going to make their move up here. Not the ones that are up here, because they can grow, but they're not going to grow as much as the ones who actually end up being players that start down here. So that's the way I look at it, you know. But that's a more high risk approach. Yeah, I'll go back to trading, yeah, when the market calms down. Yep. Privacy coins. Check out Lux. I guess the privacy coins you would look at are like Lux, Verge, Monero, obviously, Dash to some extent, Sumo. There's a couple others. Can you trade sperm for Bitcoin? Ethos confuses me. It confuses me a little bit too, but it's done very well. Zcash, yeah, ZCL, Zen, all those Z coins. Pivx, that's the Dash fork, Masternode coin. It could, Ivo, it could. It's not impossible. I think the beginning of February, Theta may continue to be bearish, and the second half, I think we'll start to ramp up again. Thoughts on Matrix? Matrix is really interesting. I covered that earlier. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. My voice is starting to hurt, so thanks for watching. Yeah, and I'm going to start making videos again soon. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Yeah, I'm coming out of it. So hang in there, guys. And yeah, don't do anything crazy. You know? Love you guys too. Take care.